The other thing I warmly recommend is not over talking this to people. Here is what the product is, brief explanation. Here is what it can do for you in terms of encouraging the release of your adult stem cells. Here is what adult stem cells can do. And then at first, if you're a brand new distributor, you'll fumble over things, you'll say the wrong thing here and there, you'll make mistakes, but you learn. Okay, but let's say you start out at a 10% conversion rate. That's powerful, because that means if you want to sponsor 10 people this month, which should be your goal, I think, if you're starting from zero right now, then you need to talk to 100 people this month. The other thing I warmly recommend, and again, check upline, but the other thing I warmly recommend is not over talking this to people. Here is what the product is, brief explanation. Here is what it can do for you in terms of encouraging the release of your adult stem cells. Here is what adult stem cells can do. And then it's the hardest thing in the world I've found, but I found it to be the most effective thing to do at that point. Boom. He who speaks next loses at that point. Because what are they going to do? They're going to ask you for more information. Bam, here's the link. And then it's just a rotation. Put them in the diary 5 days hence. Give them 5 days to look at the information. Don't crawl all over them. Once they've had their 5 days, get back in touch. And what I've found effective is at that point is to say, and the wording I've found here to be very important, what questions do you have for me? Not do you have any questions, because that invites them to say no. What questions do you have for me? And then you've got a dialogue. And from there, if I get someone to that point, I know they're in. This product should be in every household in the world. Every person in the world should be taking this stuff. This stuff is magic. And it comes right back to the beginning once again. Do you believe?